I'm Archie Luxury, and welcome to the program, fuckers! Hello, fuckers! And today I'm doing a viewer review, and before I do that, you might hear Madame Butterfly, the opera, in the background. So I'm going to have a Yamazaki Japanese Scotch, well, Japanese whiskey, fuckers. It's not a Scotch. To go with the music. I think it's only fair, Madame Butterfly, to you inept social fuckers, inept social lepers, is a story of a US soldier who marries a Japanese woman for convenience and abandons her, and yeah, typical American fuckers! Typical American fuckers! So, we'll just have some Yamazaki, if you, that hits the spot. Okay, straight into the viewer collection review, and this is for Manlung. Dear Archie, gotta say, you got one of the best YouTube channels, and I enjoy watching it every day. It kind of became one of my routine before I go to bed. I started to collect watches 3 to 4 years ago, and I would love you to review my watch collection. Give me some advice. What watch should I get next? And tell me your professional advice. A little about myself. I'm 33 years old. I live in Hong Kong. I have my own business in the fashion clothing industry, which I started in 2006, mainly selling streetwear. Okay, let's go into the watch collection. I've got a Rolex Steel Datejust, 2007, bought it brand new. This is my first watch that I got. Always a fan of Rolex Datejust series. Not much of a fan of the Day-Date. Well, that's good because they're fucking expensive. I find the dial on the date or Datejust are perfect. Having the Rolex logo at the 12 o'clock position is just perfect. He's got a glass hoot automatic from the 60s. This is my second watch that I got when I was traveling to Poland. I visited a vintage watch repair shop, and when I saw that watch, my heart just melted. The glowing glass and the dial was so perfect together. Number 3, Rolex Gold Date, 1980, bought it second hand. The reason I bought this watch is because it's the same birth year as mine, 1980. This watch became my everyday watch. Very accurate, looks very good, and it looks brand new. And number 4, Audemars Piguet Royal Oak, 41mm, 2013, bought it brand new. Always wanted a steel everyday watch that I can wear with anything, suit, tie, or just t-shirt or jeans. Really love this watch. So Archie, what do you think? Ratings 1 to 10. What would you rate this collection? What should I get next? Thanks. As well, I'll send you some money via PayPal to give you support. Keep up the good work. Keep making videos and this channel moving. Manling. Very interesting questions there. And we'll be right back after this commercial break, fuckers.
Redline Design and Printing in Las Vegas, Nevada. And my good friend Johnny Jarzen will look after all his customers. Johnny Jarzen from Redline Design and Printing. An impressive client list, and he's always somebody who gets you over the line with Redline. And they got specials, thick, glossy business cards. They've also got rush orders and luxury items. Plastic business cards, liquid business cards, and metal business cards. They have a full design studio. Redline Design and Printing, a proud sponsor of the Archie Luxury program. Redline Design and Printing, when you need to take it to the line.
Okay, very interesting collection. What do I think? I actually like it. Okay, I like it. He's a wealthy fucker. The Rolex Steel Datejust, that's a great watch. As a first watch, fan-fucking-tastic. I love it. I love it. That's a great watch to have. That's a really... That's what I'd recommend. You asked me what's the first watch, I would fucking say Datejust. The next piece you got is a glass hoot. And I gotta tell you, I've been a bit cynical of modern glass hoots. But this vintage one, I like it. I like it. It's fucking cool. Vintage, it's just right, fuckers. Everyone needs a vintage watch. Number 3, you got the birth year Rolex in solid gold. Fucking good idea. I wish I could get one myself. Good idea. The Rolex date too. If you're an Asian, the date, you know, it's not on a Westerner. It's possibly a bit small, but I think that's a nice watch. If you can pull it off, top marks there. The Audemars Piguet Royal Oak. That's not a bad watch to buy new because they're a fucking bastard to fix. So buying new is not a bad idea because you've got the warranty, it's all perfect. Understood? That's a great piece. Great piece. I love it. Okay, 4 pieces. What do I think? I'm going to rate your collection. What would I give it? Look, it works. I reckon your collection is about an 8. I'd give you an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. And that's fucking good. I normally don't give 8s out easily. That's pretty good. If you were a girl and I gave you an 8, I'd want to fuck you. So 8? Okay. What should you get next? Okay. I tell you what I'd recommend there, okay? There's a few things I would get. I love the Rolex, the modern Datejust, that's cool. You've got the vintage date, you got the glass hoot, and you got the AP, which is a modern AP. Okay. I reckon the next watch you should get, Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon, okay? Because it's modern and vintage, okay? It's a piece that is, this is a modern one on my wrist, and it ties those vintage pieces into your modern stuff. So I'd definitely get an Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon. They're not as expensive as your AP or your new Rolex, so definitely Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon, because what it does is your collection is lacking a complication, so it gives you a chronograph, which is always useful, and it ties in vintage and modern. You know, it's gelling, it's meshing as a collection. What else would I get? Okay, so the Omegas, you know, they're not huge money, particularly for someone who's as well off as you. I mean, you're doing well. If you're fucking buying watches like that, times aren't that fucking bad. The next piece I would get, now this is a harder thing to say. So definitely get the Omega, because that gives you a chronograph, a complication. The next piece, I'd be going Jaeger Ultra Reverso Grand. It can be ultra thin, it can be the big grand size in rose gold. That'd be a beautiful piece. You've got some really classy stuff there, really nice. You got a little, the glass hoot is a little bit specialized, which is cool. Jaeger-LeCoultre, very, very hipster sort of brand. Same as the glass hoot, it's a hipster brand. So I reckon Omega Speedmaster is the first thing I'd be adding. The manual wind must be manual wind. None of this automatic shit. You get the automatic one, your collection will be about a 6.5. You get the manual wind, it's an 8.5. Then I would get a rose gold Reverso grand size. Okay. What else would I get after that? What else? You've got some good stuff there. I'd be saying the third piece, I'd be going, now you're an Asian fella, so you're probably, a little bit smaller than Westerners. I'd go Patek 3919. That's the manual wind, 33 mil. You can pull that off very beautifully. That should be your elegant, classy watch. But I would do it in that order. Get the Omega, get the Jaeger-LeCoultre, then the Patek, the 3919. Do a Google on it. Patek Calatrava 3919. I'd be getting one of those, probably yellow gold or white gold. That's what I'd be getting. And a fourth piece. I love the funkiness of your collection. I love it. Breguet Type 20. It's another chronograph. It's funky like the glass hoot. Specialist sort of brand. It's a hipster sort of brand. Yeah, that's what I'd be doing. And I gotta say, that's a fucking nice collection you've got there. I think that's a very, very... Those four pieces, they're working well together. Get the Omega. Please get the Omega. That will just combine the collection. Then get the Reverso in rose gold. Then the Patek. And then maybe a Breguet. So there you go. That's 4 more pieces. And beautiful collection. I love it. I am so pleased that Archie's been able to help you. I'm Archie Luxury. Tell me what you fuckers think of that. Nice one, Archie. That's a pretty wealthy fucker.